we'll start with this now. So here you're given a cylinder, and that cylinder is cut along this particular dotted line, like a curve, in a curved pattern. This cylinder is curved, is cut like this. When this cut object is viewed from this side, you have to guess what will be the resulting form. What will be the view from this side B? Whether it will be A, B, C, D. In this case, there's only one answer given correct because it says option, singular. So it is only one answer in this case. Okay. Okay, I have one question for you. When as you cut a cylinder from the extreme corner, will there be a point or will it be a curved edge like this? Will it be a point like this or will it be a curved edge like this?
A curved edge.
Okay, who said that? Okay, somebody said B also. A and B are not are wrong answers here because if you look at the colors, this bottom edge, which is dark to light, is of an existing sphere, which will be there, which will be this surface, which will be existing. And then there will be a cut part which will be coming in this color. So there will be always two variations. So that's why A and B are wrong answers. Somebody had said that it will be a curved edge when you have this, when you cut this from one point to another point, which is here. And this is going in a curved manner and not in a straight manner. So I'm going to draw one line here and somebody tell me which view corresponds to which line. So there is, now if you see, there is a red line seen in that 3D object, seen in that side view of the cylinder, and then there is a dotted line. Both C and D are the view shades of that. Of one view shade is of the red line cutout, and the one view shade is of the dotted line cutout. Either of them. So can you tell me now, okay, which view shade corresponds to what? If I cut first question, if I cut along the red line, which will be the correct view from C or D? And if I cut along the dotted line, black dotted line, which view shade will be correct one along from C and D? A and B are definitely wrong here. Does anybody wants to say anything about this?
Ma'am, red line for C.
Hmm.
And the dotted one goes with D.
Okay. Who said that?
Ma'am, Aneri.
Aneri. Okay. Yes, you are absolutely right, Aneri. The red line, when you cut diagonally, like slash diagonally from top to bottom along the red line, what you get is the option C. Versus when you're cutting in a curved manner, in this kind of a curved manner, what you get will be this option D. So so in this case, the correct answer is option D. Just be clear that when you are cutting diagonally for a cylinder, what you get is an ovoid surface. Versus if I'm cutting it in a diagonal form, why am I saying this is because of this one. I won't be able to zoom in, but if you look at the thickness here here, here. The way these thicknesses are happening, they are increasing drastically. So at the bottom, that thickness increases drastically from a very smaller thickness at the top to suddenly increasing to a very wide base at the bottom. Versus if you look at the diagonal, it is not that drastic change. It is gradual change. So that's why, because it has a very thinner thing, and that base becomes suddenly wider here. That's why I'm saying option D is correct. And this one corresponds to when this kind of shape is cut in a diagonal straight line, along that straight line, not along the curved line. Are you all clear? Anybody wants to ask anything here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. This is a sequence which is given, and you have to you have to tell which number will replace here. It's very simple. It's very quick. Sorry, 1 second. I'll just remove this. Yeah. There are no options. So you have to write, I think. I don't know if you're okay. Yeah, you have to write here. So there are no options given. But this is some kind of a sequence given of different planes organized like this: 366, 1628, 1682, 4267, 3 question mark 49. You have to guess what will this question mark be replaced with, what number. Anybody sees any pattern happening? Keshri, you are here? Hello? Keshri, you are here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you see any pattern here?
Ma'am, I'm figuring out.
Anybody who has found any pattern in this? Okay, actually, this is relatively simple. Do anybody see any pattern between the bottom in the row? So between the bottom row, between the bottom row and the top row. Does anybody see any pattern in the bottom row and the top row? They are connected to each other. The bottom row and the top row, are they connected to each other?
Ma'am.
Right? So what will be the figure which will come here?
Ma'am, 6.
Yes. So 6 into 6 is 36. 2 into 8 is 16. 7 into 6 is 42. 9 into 4 is 36. So that's why 6 will come here. It's the easiest of all. So far, whatever sequences have been asked in any of these design examples, this one is the easiest of all sequence. Anybody else found any other pattern besides this? Okay. You have any doubts here? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. This is again fairly simple. It's a geometry based question. You're given two squares, 5 by 5, and there's another square of 3 by 3 inside that 5 by 5 square. You have to find the area of this shaded pink colored portion that you are seeing here. From this whole figure, there is a 5 by 5 square. Inscribe that 5 by 5. There's a 3 by 3 square. What you have to find is the area of this pink colored portion within this diagram. So any method of doing this? How to do this? How to solve this? Any suggestions anybody wants to give?
We can find area of the larger square and subtract area of smaller square from that and divide the answer by 4. So
Yes, absolutely. Simple. 25 is the area. 25 is the area of the bigger square. 9 is the area of the smaller square. 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 divided, because there are 4, 16 is the area of the remaining part when you subtract 3 by 3 square from the 5 by 5 square. Now that geometrically, that portion is divided into 4 parts. That's why I will divide 16 by 4 and the correct answer is 4 centimeter square. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So here you are going to find the length of this complex red colored path. There is this various circles that are organized, and there is somebody who is moving along this red colored path. What you have to find is the total length of this red colored path. Anybody can tell me what is the area of a sector? What is the length of a sector? Not the area, sorry. When you have a sector involved, what is the length of the sector? Can anybody let me know?
Two R.
2r is the diameter. Sector, an arc which is there of a different angle than a 90-degree angle. Let me just draw one thing and then it becomes clear for you. So, I'm asking you the formula. I'm not asking for the answer. Please remember that. I'm asking for the formula. Length of a sector का formula क्या होता है? और ये डिग्री कितना होता है वो बताओ. How much is this degree and how much is this degree? If this is an equilateral triangle.
30.
30. ये 30 है 30. ये भी 30 हुआ alternative angles. और ये कितना होगा?
60.
So if I have to find the length of this arc. तो कौन से फॉर्मूला से I will calculate?
2 pi r theta by 360.
2 pi r theta by 360. तो कितना आएगा ये? और there is one more arc similar to that यहाँ पे. Yeah. So you calculate one arc and you will get the length of another arc also. बराबर है? Am I interpreting correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
इसमें बाकी सबका आपको मिल जाएगा. You just have to find the length of this two weirdly shaped arcs which have an angle of 60 degree. तो इसका और इसका दोनों का मतलब just find one arc length कितना होगा?
44.
$44.
Yes.
Okay, anybody wants to respond? किसी ने ढूंढा है और I haven't calculated, that's why I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am, it's 44.
So, wait. तो ये अगर 44 हुआ, अभी let's find the parts. One second. ये 40, इसका circle का diameter is 42, so this is 21. बराबर? ये भी 21 हुआ. इसका half कितना होगा? The half semicircle length of this circle is how much? Pi r is how much for this?
66.
इसका 1/4 कितना होगा? I mean 66 का half कितना होगा? Sorry.
33.
You have this which here, which अगर ये 33 हुआ तो ये 44 कैसे होगा?
Ma'am, that is 22.
Both the total you are saying is 44.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I haven't calculated it. That's why I'm not sure of the length. फिर इसका half कितना था पहले?
66.
66.
Can anybody add and tell me कितना होगा?
295.
One plus 21 plus 66. No, my answer is different. 251.
251.
Ma'am, 251.
251.
I calculated wrong.
Yeah. So that's the correct one also. Okay. In any case, so even I'm just removing this because I want to go back to. I hope nobody has any questions here. Sorry. Anybody has
No,
any
ma'am.
questions? Okay. So in any case of whether it is like this kind of question or this kind of question, here the geometry breakup is given. So in many cases, what you won't be given is this dotted thing which is coming here. ऐसा भी होगा कि कई बार ऐसा डॉटेड नहीं दिया होगा एंड यू हैव टू ड्रॉ कि वो शेडेड पार्ट जो दिया है वो कितना मतलब हाउ इज इट ज्योमेट्रिकली रिलेटेड टू द होल डायग्राम दैट इज गिवन. इवन इन दिस केस यू माइट बी गिवन जस्ट अ पाथ ओनली. ये रेफरेंस लाइन शायद ना भी दी हो आपको. So you have to be very careful in breaking the complex shape or complex figure into different geometrical parts, which you are able to calculate. So in both these kind of questions here, this was a simple one where the base work was given to you. The base work of the hidden lines, which are these hidden lines, the hidden lines of 90 degree and all relation, which establishes a relationship between various circles. It is given to you. In many cases, अगर ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आपको सिर्फ ये red path ही दिया हो. There have been questions like that also. So in the which case आपको पूरा ज्योमेट्री कंस्ट्रक्ट करना पड़ेगा उसका पीछे इसमें जो ज्योमेट्री दिया है ना ब्लैक कलर से you might have to construct that geometry also in many cases. So just remember how to construct the geometry of it. So here या फिर यहाँ पे ऐसा भी दिया हो कि सिर्फ ये जो बीच में स्क्वायर दिया हो ना वैसा भी नहीं होगा. So you might be just given this shaded part, और ये जो dotted line है ना square का वो भी नहीं दिया होता है many a times. So आपको पूरा geometry construct भी करना होता है in some questions. Just remember to break apart into simple calculable, which are simple forms which can be calculated. This is another kind of figure where there is this ant which moves from point X on this spiral path and reaches point Y. What you have to calculate is the distance traveled by this ant from X to Y, this dotted line, along which that ant travels. You have to find the distance that the ant has traveled along the spiral path. Any suggestions on how to find the length of a spiral? Or any suggestion on how to calculate this, or even if you're not aware of the spiral, how to calculate this? So let me ask you one question. Can I relate? So if I draw this line, the line ka length hoga 5, correct? The length of this line is 5 centimeters. This is correct?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if I'm cutting the cylinder, so if I'm saying that there is this hollow cylinder, and if I'm cutting this cylinder along this line and also along that path, तो मेरे को कौन सा figure मिलेगा if I open it up?
Triangle?
Yes, absolutely. There will be this vertical XY, and that spiral path will become a hypotenuse. And so this will be X, this will be Y, and this will be another point Y, which I'm saying Y dash, because if you are combining them together, there will be only one point Y which is seen here. That's why I'm saying if I'm opening it up, the last point here will become Y dash. So I don't know the hypotenuse, I know the height, which is 5. डायमीटर सर्कल का 5 है, रेडियस 2.5 होगा, तो कैन आई नो दिस हॉरिजॉन्टल लेंथ?
5 pi,
हॉरिजॉन्टल लेंथ कितना होगा?
5 pi.
5 पाई, बराबर, पाई डी. सो 5 पाई. Students, are you all with me or you have confusion यहाँ तक?
Ma'am, how did you get a triangle? I don't understand that.
Okay. If I consider this to be a hollow cylinder and I cut this vertical cylinder and I cut this along this part, I cut this vertically and I cut along that spiral path. When I open the resulting form, I will get the hypotenuse to be this spiral path. अगर मैं इसका सिलेंडर को ये स्पाइरल पाथ के along I cut it, what I get is a hypotenuse of xy length, of xy dash length, which is here.
Yes, ma'am.
तो उसका बेस होगा base होगा circumference of that base of that circular base of cylinder, because it is one length. It is just यहाँ पे जो circle आएगा उसका circumference होगा नीचे वाले circle का, this base. Because the spiral is in 3D, which is the hypotenuse, जो ऊपर से नीचे जाते जाते reduce हो रहा है vertical length. But that base is remaining common. The base is that the base doesn't change its length. The base is that circular base which is there. So iska base will be 5 pi, which is 5 is the diameter, and by the 2 pi r formula we get 5 pi here. The height is 5 centimeter, which we can see here. So uska hypotenuse will be 25 plus 25 pi square, iska square root is this one.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Student, this is what I was saying, that you have to break the solid into geometry. This is a complex question. This is not actually that complex, but this is a complex in terms of thinking about the geometry of that path. आपको वो geometry को break करना है in terms of simple shape. So if you have to simply decide कि इसको, if I cut along that path and if I open that thing, what I will get a triangle. और ये वाला path is the one which I have to find the length of. The base is इसका base, circumference of the circle का base, and the vertical is 5. That's way you have to break these complex figures into simple geometrical shapes. Anybody has any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So what you have asked here, out of all these various cross sections are square, triangle, pentagon, hexagon. Of all these various cross sections, which cross sections will be produced by when you cut a cube with any kind of plane, with a plane? When you cut a cube with a plane, which of these cross sections will be produced? You are given these different options. There are one or more options, one or more answer is possible in this case. Naoni, please check your answer. Josh, please check your answer. Misery, please check your answer. Okay, Asmi, please check your answer. Mahi. Actually, nobody has given the correct answer so far. Yeah, nobody has given correct answer. No, all answers are wrong so far.
Ma'am, can you explain what does it mean that to cut a cube with a plane?
So for example, if you cut a cube along the vertical axis, you get a square, right? For example, if this is the cube, and if I cut along this axis, the vertical axis, the cross section which I get thus in pink color, this pink color is a square. If I cut a cube along the diagonal axis, I get a triangle here. Barabar? That's what it means. How? If you cut this cube into using a plane, which are the cross sections that you get? So square is a cross section that you're getting. Cross section is the remaining part. So when you cut any object, what you see after it is getting cut. So in that cylinder wala question, the cross section is the part which was seen after getting cut. So that ovaloid, if I cut that cylinder along the diagonal axis, the oval shape which was formed is the cross section. Understood?
Ma'am, but if we cut it into half, then we'll get two cuboids, right?
No. You cut it, but then this pink colored surface, what you see is a square, right?
Yeah.
So that is the shape which is a cross section. A cross section is a shape which is seen when you cut something. So that's where a lady finger's cross section is a pentagon with that holes in between. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is called a cross section. So this is called a cross section of a lady finger. You are not concerned with what shape remains after cutting. You are just concerned about what different shapes can I get from cutting a cube with a plane. Okay, nobody has given the correct answer so far. No, that is wrong. ठीक है, चलो, I'll just move to the next figure and you will then come to know what is the correct answer. Now you got it. What is the correct answer?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या है?
All of them?
Yes, all of them are correct. So you see there's a cube, and then if you cut that cube along that red dotted line, you get a square cross section. If you cut this cube along the diagonal dotted line like this, you get a triangle. If you cut this cube along this dotted line vertically, you get a rectangle. If you cut a cube where you're cutting it at some angle where this is the middle point, this is somewhere in between, this is also in between, then you get a pentagon shape like this. If you cut a cube where you're connecting all the middle point of the various edges, then you get a hexagon, which is seen here. So if you're cutting along this axis at some weird angle where these two diagonals connect, that where these two edges ka middle point connect and these two niche ke dono edges ka middle point connect, what you get from that is the hexagon. If you cut a cube diagonally where you take one middle point here, another diagonally opposite point here, and a middle point here, and the plane and the third point again diagonally opposite here, what you get is a rhombus. So even if rectangle or rhombus were given in the option, even then all the options were correct. So if you cut a cube along, if you cut a cube using a plane, you get a square, a triangle, a pentagon, a hexagon, a rhombus, a parallelogram, and a rectangle. All are correct. Is this clear? in these kind of questions, you have to expand your imagination in 3D. आपको 2-dimensional में cut नहीं करना है. You have to think of various possibilities of cutting the cubes. Many students don't know this. These 3 options are unknown to many of the students of the pentagon, the hexagon, and the rhombus. So you have to cut it along any diagram, any angle. Also think about cutting the cube at any weird angle. This is straightforward. This is a 45-degree cut. This is a 90-degree cut. This is also a 90-degree cut. This is some kind of a weird angle cut, and this is also some kind of weird angle, probably a 60-degree angle cut. I'm not sure. So you have to think about even these possibilities here. Any doubts you have? Anybody has any question as to what is a cross section now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. So you are given these various frames. And you can rotate them, and there is a possibility that when you rotate them, there are no overhanging elements seen in these various frames. Overhang elements means they are fixed, they are supported from one end, like you see here in this diagram. Overhangs they are supported from one end, but then their other end is free. It's projected and it's free. It's not supported. One end is fixed. One end is fixed in these overhangs, and other end is not supported here. So you can rotate, you can arrange them in whichever way you want to, but then you have to find which of these forms can be placed on the floor where no such overhangs are. Which means here one or more options are possible. Kyosha, please check your answer. Josh and Aneri, you are correct. Mauni, please check your answer. Radhika, please check your answer. Vallabhi, please check your answer. Vanshi, please check your answer. Stavan, please check your answer. Okay. So in this case, the correct answer is A, B, and D. So if you place A along an axis where what I'm drawing, this pink colored line which I'm drawing here, is kept on the floor, then there is no overhangs in option A. Similarly, in option B, if I place it in such a manner that this becomes the base, then there are no overhangs. In option D, if I place this in such a manner that these ends becomes the base, then there are no overhangs in option D also.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in option C, if you put that and which is,
Can you
ma'am, the
drop
upper one.
this one?
No, ma'am, the next one. Yes, ma'am, if you place that side on the floor, yes, ma'am, that black one,
This one, no?
Yeah, and that one, then it will not have an overhang either.
ये होगा ना, ये overhang है ना? Then these two are overhangs in that case. If
I
you
don't
place
get
these two
how.
on the floor, तो ये overhang रहेगा because there is no support at the bottom here. समझ में आया?
No, ma'am.
नहीं, आप इसको नीचे रखोगे, ये ऊपर जाएगा बराबर. ये पार्ट जो है ये ऊपर जाएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
नीचे कोई सपोर्ट नहीं है,
Yes, ma'am.
तो वो तो ओवरहैंग हुआ ना. दिस इज एन ओवरहैंग. यहाँ पे नीचे कोई सपोर्ट नहीं आएगा, इसके नीचे भी कोई सपोर्ट नहीं है, तो दोनों ओवरहैंग है.
मैम बट जो बीच में वो जो उसका एक रॉड है वो कांट बी द सपोर्ट.
That's what I'm saying, no? ये है support. For overhang is what? It is fixed on one end. One end is fixed. दूसरा end is in the air. There is no support at the bottom in an overhang. In one end. यहाँ पे ऐसा ही हो रहा है. एक end fixed है, but एक end हवा में है. मतलब ऐसा situation है. One end is fixed and one end is in the air. There is no support at the bottom. So that's where ये overhang हुआ और ये भी overhang होगा because एक end पे support है, which is the middle part, but एक end पे कोई support नहीं है. समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody has any doubt here?
Ma'am, in option A, there will be a cliffhanger.
No, there won't be.
Ma'am, but
Just
the upper part that is not supported.
sorry, what?
The upper part in that case, it is not being supported by any line.
But आप वो upper part जो है, जैसे आप यहाँ पे इसको ऐसे रखोगे, that the bottom is sleeping, the bottom is on the floor, but the upper part is standing on its own. There is no overhang, but its pressure is coming in the downward direction, which is the base. The pressure is coming in the downward direction, which is the base. ओवरहैंग कैसे हुआ? वो तो पूरा सपोर्टेड ही है ना. इसका पूरा प्रेशर बेस पे आ रहा है and base is there. The
Yes,
force
ma'am.
is coming in this direction. In this case, if the force would be coming, यहाँ पे force ऐसे आता है या फिर ऐसे टर्न होता. उसको सपोर्ट करने के लिए यहाँ पे कोई सपोर्ट नहीं है.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Anybody else has any doubt? Okay. We did some similar kind of question last time, but last time you were supposed to find a symbol. Here you are given symbols already in all different boxes, but you have to find which box is not of the same. I mean, which view is not of the same box. So you are given different views of one box. There might be one option which is not the view of the same box. That's what you have to find here. So you're written. Okay, I'm just drawing one thing and just let me know कि दोनों को मैंने why I have marked these two options. Just let me know. Why am I marking these two options here? Anybody wants to answer why I have marked these two questions here?
Maybe because they are
Oh, please,
front
sir.
and rear view of the same side.
Sorry, what?
It is the front and rear view.
It is the front and the rear view. तो ट्राइंगल का शेप है वो ऐसा ही रहेगा फ्रंट और रियर व्यू में.
No.
इसमें ट्राइंगल का व्यू कैसा है? बेस नीचे आ रहा है and the base is where that circle is happening. इसका जो बेस है वहां पे this swastik वाला something is happening. दोनों अलग है. If you are saying the front and the rear view तो उल्टा हो जाना चाहिए ना ट्राइंगल. बराबर बोला?
हाँ.
तो ऑप्शन ए या डी में से कोई एक हो सकता है. बराबर?
Yes.
दोनों में से कोई एक ही सही है. फिर now since I have established कि ऑप्शन ए या ऑप्शन डी में से कोई एक हो सकता है, then what I will look for? Can anybody give suggestions कि और क्या फिर देखना चाहिए?
Ma'am, the patterns of the bottom part, the circle and this.
करेक्ट. तो सर्कल में क्या क्लू ढूंढूंगी मैं?
Ma'am, the circle has the base of the triangle in A part, and we can compare it to the BNP option and then find the.
Okay. So how will I come to know कि A या D में से कौन सा गलत है? Any other suggestions? और फिर क्या देखना चाहिए इसमें?
Mom, we can assume that B and C are correct and then match it according to A or D.
Okay, so you are saying let's assume that A and C are correct. B and C are correct. Definitely B and C are correct. तो अभी I will try match के triangle कहाँ पे आना चाहिए? So what I can see in, for example, if I start with option D, what I can see two symbols, this swastik wala thing and that sun wala symbol. Is there any place where they are coming together? No, I don't see. So then I see circle and then that square, that 4 squares. They are coming together at one place. यहाँ पे. So what will I come to know कि B एक side दिखा रहा है और C दूसरा side दिखा रहा है. बराबर? So if I'm starting from that kind of an assumption और दोनों में common एक चीज है. क्या common चीज है? Star. B और C में common star है. This symbol which I am showing here, that is common, correct? उसका एक pointy edge, one pointy edge is a circle, which is here. Another pointy edge is this sun, which is here. बराबर बोला मैंने, students?
Yes.
तो possible है कि यहाँ पे sun है तो इसका opposite point edge, which is here, उसका जो base है, that will be a circle. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ठीक है, चलो. तो circle, triangle अभी तक हमको नहीं पता है कहाँ पे होगा. And then there is a third surface जो यहाँ पे पीछे. Now, एक ये जो V वाला पार्ट है इसका, वहां पे आई एम गेटिंग दिस वियर्ड स्वस्तिक वाला थिंग, एंड एक V वाला पार्ट यहाँ पे है along which I am getting the 4 squares, which means कि इसके opposite side, मतलब let me try and draw from a different color. ये वाला जो square है यहाँ पे, that square will have that this वाला symbol. बराबर, इसके नीचे सर्कल होगा. Am I correct?
Yes.
तो ट्राइंगल इज नेचुरली ऑन दिस एज, कोई भी पोजीशन में हो सकता है. अभी आप ये ढूंढो कि in one case you have a sun on top, and you have if I'm looking at this, so if I'm rotating this in a manner that sun comes, if I'm rotating this kind of a figure in a manner that sun comes on the side, उसके एक साइड पे I am getting this swastika. So with this orientation, is it correct? Is my question. Is it possible that I can look at sun on one side, which is my right side, and this swastika wala figure on the left side? Is it possible कि मैं sun को right side पे रख सकूं और swastika को left side पे रख सकूं, whereas swastika is sharing? So if I want to see sun and swastika together, well, how will I see it together? ऐसे देखूंगी. I'll have swastika on this side, and then I have that sun thing on another side. Is it possible कि इसको मैं उल्टा देख सकूं, unless and until I rotate it?
No, ma'am, not possible.
Not possible, right?
Yes.
So we'll say ठीक है, चलो. So now in which case another question I have कि यहाँ पे circle एक side पे है and that 4 square is on another side. So इसमें base पे circle is on one side. So if I look at this view, जिसका ये वाला edge vertical है, so if I have this edge as vertical, I might have circle here and I have the 4 squares somewhere like that. बराबर है? If I place this edge vertical, ऐसा दिखेगा?
Yes, ma'am.
तो कौन सा गलत है? There is a possibility that this might be wrong unless and until I don't rotate it completely. पूरा का पूरा मैं मिरर ना करूं, ये तो गलत ही आएगा ना, ऑप्शन डी.
Yes, ma'am.
So option A is correct. A, B, C are क्या पूछा है, कौन सा गलत है पूछा है. What is being asked? Which option is not of the same view? So option D is wrong here. A, B and C are of the same view. Confusion हुआ बहुत सारा? You're confused, you don't know how we arrived here?
No, ma'am, we understood.
पर आप ऐसे, you know the method that we used here? The method that we used here was to find which is different. First we started with the question के कौन सा अलग लग रहा है. So that's why I asked कि A और D में फर्क क्या है. There is one common thing which is in A and D, which is that triangle. So that's why I came to know कि A या D option दोनों में से कोई एक गलत होगा. Then I started looking at different figures which जहाँ पे clues मिल सकता है. For example, the star shaped figure will have two edges with that weird V-shaped thing, and one edge with some kind of a point coming out. So that was my another clue, कि जिसमें पता चला कि एक साइड पॉइंट यहाँ पे है, एक साइड पॉइंट यहाँ पे है. What it gives me is What it gives me is this point corresponds to this circle here, and one point corresponds to the sun on top of it. Dono, which means sun and the circle will come opposite to each other, because the star here is arranged in such a manner that the point one points towards up and one points towards down. So the upper part, if the sun is the sun, then the lower part, according to the option B, should be the circle. Then I drew K. After that, sun ka ek aur boundary is shared by this swastika, and also there is some kind of a swastika that is arranged here. There is a circle here. So then I will say कि possible है कि यहाँ पे swastika हो, and another side पीछे triangle होगा, because that is the only shape which is left. Then I will say कि okay, now which are the place. So if I take one edge, because if I want to understand कि B और D में से कौन सा सही है, if I take the circle, the sun and this swastika together, which is, if I draw this edge, this wala edge vertically, without any mirror or anything, any other operation, if I draw this edge vertically, then how will it look? The sun would come on this side and the swastika would come on that side, something. Also, then I say, okay, ठीक है, this is one possibility कि D गलत है. Then let me check the option A also, just to be clear. इस सर्कल और ये वाला जो अपोजिट वाला एज है, इसको मैं वर्टिकली ड्रॉ करूँ तो एक साइड सर्कल आएगा और एक साइड वो 4 स्क्वायर आएंगे, which is correct. This view is correct, which means ये दोनों बराबर आ रहे हैं, दिख रहा है. So that's why option D is the correct one in this case. I mean, is the one which is of a different cube and not the cube that A, B, and C correspond to. So you have to look for the details of the objects. You cannot rely on symmetrical objects. So what I mean by symmetrical objects, ये जो 4 squares है, the swastika, the circle, they are symmetrical objects. It is very difficult to rely on symmetrical objects and understand इसके कौन से edge पे क्या आ रहा होगा. You have to, or even sun is a very symmetrical object. You have to rely on these kind of objects जहाँ पे clues मिल सके, like a triangle, like the star shape, or like any weird shape which has some relationship between the 4 edges. इसके चारों edges बराबर है, circle के भी चारों edges बराबर है, square जो कुछ है उसके भी चारों edges बराबर है. It's difficult to start with these kind of objects. I hope I'm clear here, students. Any questions you want to ask? Anybody? Okay. Anybody wants to guess? Anybody wants to give a suggestion as to how to solve this? You're supposed to ask which option is not a rotated view of the same tile, of a same tile.
Ma'am, option D.
It's correct. What suggestion did you follow? What rule did you follow?
Ma'am, in A, B, and C, red and orange are together, whereas in D they are not.
Correct. Even if so what she said was ki which are together, which are vertically together. Ye relationship she looked at. In many cases, people can also look at the diagonal relationship. So when I looked at this sum, I was looking at the diagonals. Okay? Green and orange are diagonals. Green and orange are diagonals. Green and orange are diagonals. In this case, green and blue are diagonals, and that's why option D is wrong. Students, you got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very simple. Yeah. Anybody has any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll end this session once we solve this. Okay, the last one. So tangram is this piece of puzzle which has different shapes, and using these shapes you can construct different kinds of form, different kinds of planar shapes like these, like a cat, like a dog, like a kettle, like a cock, even anything can be constructed using these different shapes. Any pattern can be constructed also. using these shapes of tangrams. What you have to identify is one of the parts in one of the option is changed. You have to identify which is that option or options. It can be one option, it can be two options, or it can be three. It can be also three. Which are your written? Okay. Mauni, Anu, Radhika. Acha, no, sorry. Anu, Radhika, Kyosha, Dharmi. Please check your answers. Yeah. Others, all your answers are correct. Pallavi, please check your answers. Okay. Let's give in. Tanisha, you are here? Tanisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you suggest how did you arrive at your answers? They are correct?
Ma'am, in B, the last shape given is has extended it, and in C, the square is also extended. Yeah.
Correct? These two?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Absolutely. So if you look at this shape, it is bigger compared to this size that you are seeing here, that you are seeing here, or that you are seeing here. This is very big. That's where option B is wrong. I mean, it's in this case, option B is the correct one, which is different. And in option C, the square is bigger. So if you look at the proportion of the square that is given here, the square and the triangle are related. So square or triangle ka edge is same. The size of the edge is same. So that's where the triangle will fit exactly like this. Because they share the same edge. This edge is shared between the triangle and the square. In this case, if you see, the square is bigger. Thoda bada hai. Yahan se aur yahan se. That's why option C is wrong. Yahan pe all shapes are correct. There is no differentiation. There are two bigger triangles. There is one smaller triangle, which is of this size. And there are these two triangles which are related to the square. And then this edge part in option D is similar to what you are seeing in A also. A may be similar relationship follows. A and D are practically similar and they are rotated. That there's no other differentiation between both the options A and D. B and C, C has this bigger square and B has this bigger rhombus at its tail and C has this bigger square. That's where the correct answer is B and C in this case. Any questions, any doubts? Tangrams based puzzles are asked many a times. You may be also asked to find the number of shapes that a tangram comprises. So just remember even that part also. So tangram based puzzles can be asked are mostly asked in this manner only. As to you'll be given this tangram showing that this is a tangram puzzle, and these are the various forms that are made from that puzzle. You have to identify which is the option where the sizes are different. Any doubts? Anything you want to ask? Anybody wants to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do this later. Okay. ठीक है, चलो, we'll end this session today.